Presented by Liwanag. Reminder: the characters and events are just fictional, and some information occurred in the later time than the true story. Chapter 4: Isko's Departure. The family wakes up early. Isko has eaten his breakfast and has taken a bath because he will soon be leaving his family temporarily to go to camp. Because he will be gone for some time, he played with little Iton while he was lying in the bed. Be good! Don't always cry and cooperate with your mother. Isko talks to the child as if he could understand. Not our son Isko. He is easy to take care of, unlike any other child, Karing said. His father put him down and played with him in front of the house when the sun had already covered their whole yard. We will not meet for a while. Maybe when I come back, you could already walk fast, Isko told Iton. The child is so glad, especially when he saw the big butterfly playing with another butterfly on the edge of the flower garden. He was even more pleased when the butterfly landed on Isko's arm. Whenever it was brought to him, he would leap into the arms of the father. And here's the butterfly, the father said to his very pleased son. It's time to say goodbye. And they sent Isko up the hill, and on their way, they passed by a paragos, a sleigh made of wood pulled by a carabao or a buffalo. It is filled with sacks of rice. Iton stared at the buffalo, who seemed so amazed at its size. He talks to his father, who seems to be asking what it is. It's Iton's language that seemed to ask the father. It's called buffalo, son, the father answered. Upon reaching the hill, Isko gave the boy to Karing and bade goodbye with a kiss and hug to his wife and to his son. Don't cry, Isko said to his wife. I will not cry. I am stronger than you, Karing's answer. He gazed at Isko until he could no longer be seen. Isko walked in sadly, and Karing was left feeling the same way. Bye, Itai. Always take care, Karing shouted. Bye. You also take care. It's Isko's answer. It is sad to be away from the family. Hopefully, everything will be fine for us, Isko said in his mind as he walked. Karing's sadness is only gone when Iton smiled at the sight of many herons walking while others are flying around the two buffaloes in their bunk. Those birds are called herons, son. They are happily looking for lice and buffalo's body to eat, Iton's mother explained. As they returned home, they passed by the fruit-bearing lime tree, so Karing took some fruits and put them in her duster's pocket. As the mother fetches it, Iton also tried to reach the fruits, and as a child, he is delighted in what he does. The mother and son left and continued walking home. When they entered the yard, their pet dog welcomed them, showing its fondness to him. Pagpi is sniffing you. It says you are not taking a bath yet. Karing said. They go upstairs. Oh son, our lines are dropping. I will just pick them up later, Karing said. And they stared out their window, facing the field. They watched people harvesting mung beans in the rice fields. During that season, they saw the mung bean seeds after harvesting the grain, as it makes the rice fields soil rich and in an additional source of their livelihood. While watching the harvesters of the mung beans, a bird called Taray Taray appeared to be playing with Iton, peering through their window, and repeatedly lands on the gumamela or hibiscus tree in front of them. There it dances as it sings. The mung bean harvesters have stopped because of the heat in the field. Here, we are going to dry them up here, Karing, okay? The heat of the sun is better here, one of them said. Sure, no problem. You can just leave it there, Karing replied. Thank you, they said to Karing. Meanwhile, Isko sat down at the back part of the ferry, and while on board, he was looking at the island from a distance, and what he had in mind was his wife and his son, whom he had left. On his arrival to Atimonan, Isko took another look on the island before leaving the dock. Not long after, a bus passed by. While on the bus, still he had his wife and his son in his thoughts. I will just read to get rid of this boredom, Isko said as if he's talking to somebody. Son, sunrise is like the birth of a baby. A pleasant morning, a happy family bring you hope. Every second, every minute, time runs out in synchrony without noticing the growth and emergence of one's life and consciousness. Time flies so fast, from a child's playful years to learning and building dreams, and to the midday life which seems to last only for a while. A man may get tired and have to rest to gather strength for the next stage of life. It is possible that during his rest, he might fall asleep and slumbers while the sun keeps on moving. As one fell into a deep sleep, and at the moment he wakes up, he would notice that the sun is already rising sideward. He may not be able to do the things that he could have done at an earlier time. There's nothing wrong with taking some rest, but our mind should be awake every moment. If you have reached the dusk of life due to a deep sleep, there is still time. You still have time to pursue the missed moments of building happy dreams in life. Keep going. Arise. If every heartbeat, just let every moment pass by and wait for the twilight. Only sorrow, remorse, and doubts will prevail. From sunrise to sunset, we are but a glimpse of our existence in this world. The next sunrise marks another season, and the rebirth of a baby is another human life. Life is short. Let's not waste the hope we have. Let us not waste the daylight until the last moment. Make it meaningful. Be happy. Life is just once. Like the setting of the sun, it stays for just one day. This is a great essay by Brother Goryo. I promise you, Karim, when I come back, we will never be apart anymore. I will enjoy life with being with you, my family. I love you so much. There are still more time. Please guide us, Isko said to himself. Hours later, Lily and her brother Nico arrived to accompany Karing and her son to their home while Isko is away. Lily, you take care of Iton first. I'll just take a bath, Karing said to her sister. Give him to me. I'll take care of Iton. Lily's answer. I thought I'll be the one to take care of Nelson. I am going to practice and maybe one of these days I would have that also, said Nico. Maybe it's Pilar, right? Hehehe, she's beautiful and kind, Karing teased to her brother. After cooking the rice, what dish do we have to cook, sister? Nico asked Karing. There's a lot of dried fish right there from Kanor, she answered. Let's just fry it later, and also eggplant. I will get some from Isko's plant garden later, said Karing. Let me do it, sister. Brother Isko asked me to water his plant garden, said Nico. It's a joy to look at Kuya's plants in his garden. Even if he left, those who stays here would never get hungry, Nico said, talking to the plants. I also dreamt of this, even just a simple life, he said to himself while watering the plants and thinking about her girlfriend. May Isko arrive to their camp safely. That was in Karing's mind while she was cooking. Let's go to bed early. Let's just talk about a lot of things tomorrow. Karing's request to her siblings. Yes, sister, we were tired too, Nico said. In bed, please guide our whole family, Father. Do not forsake us. That is in the mind of the couple while also thinking of each other. Keep on watching! Nelson's adventure is about to start. Thank you very much!